Hello, you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for all of your kind, wonderful comments under my last video and for your wishes for my recovery. I'm very, very grateful for your kindness, for your support. Thank you very much. And since I talked about astrology a little bit in my last video, a few of you have asked about my chart, about my natal positions. And in the previous video people have been asking, so I'm just gonna say it. I'm an Aquarius rising with a big, huge, critical, serious Saturn on my ascendant. That would probably be a surprise for many of you, because you've been asking whether I had a Pisces ascendant or Libra ascendant. No, I have a serious, rebellious Aquarian ascendant. My Sun is in Cancer and my Moon is in Libra. I have a very prominent 12th house, 4th house and 8th house, so all watery houses. So that's that. Let me know your positions, your prominent element. I would be very curious to know. And today's reading, I wanted it to be a little bit more hopeful, a little bit more uplifting and light-hearted. So we are going to look at what makes your soul happy. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture in a second. Please, as always, take your time, listen to intuition, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the blue Chalcedony stone. Let's see what makes your soul happy. We are opening the reading with the Knight of Cups, Messenger, Temperance, Wedding, Six of Wands, House. This is something very familiar to me. This energy is very familiar to me. First of all, we are looking at your past, present and future energies, the things that, the progression of happiness in your life, let's say that. I'm definitely seeing that love was making you very happy in the past. Some sort of offer that was coming towards you from someone, from the person you loved, from someone you've been in a connection with. And it's almost like you are the people who really valued, as a love language, words of affirmation, for sure. With this combination, Knight of Cups and Messenger, when people would say that they appreciate you, that they value you, that they love you, that you mean a lot to them, that's something that would make you really happy, that would make your soul sing, that would make your soul fly and uplift you. Definitely love, romance, hearing the words of love from someone, telling people that you love them, exchanging that love with others, that's something that made your soul really happy. You could have Libra moon just like me, or something, maybe Venus in the air element in Gemini, Libra or Aquarius. That's what I'm getting here. Love is something that was making your soul happy. I feel like it was your main focus in the past. Just be loving, and when you attracted love your way, it made you feel as though there's meaning in your life, there's purpose in your life. That's how it feels. What's going on now? I feel like what really makes you happy at the moment is peace. You just want peace. It just feels like, okay, now I'm done with all those exciting emotions, all of that romance. At the moment I just want peace. I want healing. With this Temperance energy, it's, first of all, in relationships now, you want the real deal. You want marriage, you want family, you want stability, because we've got Temperance and Wedding. I wouldn't be afraid to say that many of you are waiting for the family of your own to come around, for you to build your marriage, your committed relationship, that's for sure, but now it's almost like you're putting a pause on all of that. You are saying, I need to take care of myself. I need to find peace and balance within myself first. All of the other things, they will come, they will follow. The person that will love me and that I will love, the family that I want, the stability that I want, all of that will come. Now what I really want, what really makes me happy, is when nothing is hurting, is when I don't have turbulence in my soul, is when I feel safe within myself, when I feel whole, when I feel calm and balanced, and I don't experience all of those roller coasters emotions, when I don't feel like crying one moment and then laughing the next moment. That's all uncomfortable to you now. It's almost like you've evolved into someone very peaceful, someone very wholesome, and that's what makes you happy. A moment of peace, a moment of just tranquility and feeling like everything is good right now as it is. This bliss, the energy of bliss I'm getting, that's what makes you so happy now. Maybe you're not even very social at the moment. You just want to be on your own. You just, or with the people who make you feel safe, who make you feel understood, and like you don't have to prove yourself to them, that don't stimulate you too much, that you feel calm around, your nervous system feels calm around. That was what's making you happy. That's what's making you so happy. Because many people, sometimes they think that happiness is when you are elevated and all excited and aroused and you are laughing, but happiness can be found in silence, in little moments of appreciation and acceptance and peace. Yeah, quiet. I feel like you want quiet now. Interesting. The future energies, and something in regards to relationship is still faintly coming through. Something is at the back of your mind. It's almost like you're going through realization that now your inner peace is a little bit more important to you than trying to find the one or trying to build a relationship with someone you love. My peace, my contentment, satisfaction with life, my zen, I would even say, is much more important to me than any love I can get from an outside source, a third party, from another person, basically. That's where you are. And as a bigger picture, I feel like many of you, in perspective, in the future you would like to have a family. That's something that you feel like would make you happy in the long run, but I don't feel like you are searching for that at the moment. I don't feel like you are actively pursuing that. You know that it would make you happy ultimately. That's what you want, that's your plan. But for now, peace makes your soul really happy. Peace is healing you now, it's nourishing you now. Let's look at the future. I'm seeing you changing your perspective on how you approach the world. I'm seeing a lot of confidence. You coming out of your shell. I'm seeing you not being afraid to share your opinions, to shine brightly. With the Six of Wands, it's that energy of receiving praise, knowing your value, being able to express your full authentic self. And it's almost like what's going to make you really happy in the future is having, what you're working on currently is building this very unshakable, strong, stable core, especially emotionally, to make sure that nothing can shake you anymore. You're going to bounce back emotionally. You're not going to go into depression or elevated excitement and then you feel you go into that plunge again. It's almost like you're going to work on your stability. I feel like that's what you're doing, many of you who are watching this reading. But in the future, you will be able to open up again. What will really make you happy is believing in yourself, going out there, showing all of your talents, speaking your truth, not being able to show off, not being afraid to show off, basically. That's what I'm trying to explain here, but not in a bad way, in a really good way. Not being afraid to be yourself, to show the world what you can do, what you've got. But at the same time, having that core, having that emotional stability within you with this house. I'm getting the 4th house energy here. Yeah, I know who I am. I know what I want. I have strong priorities, morals, and I'm not going to be influenced as much by other people. Again, this energy of home, commitment, safety, stability, but at the same time, knowing who you are in all of that. In a family-related situation, knowing who you are in your family dynamics, not shying away from expressing yourself. That's the energy I'm getting here. Success. Being successful in your immediate environment, being successful within your family, the one you're going to build or the one you have already, the one that you came from. Being the leader as well. Beautiful energy. That's what's going to make you happy. Let's look at your oracle cards. Interesting. Yeah, look at that. The first card we've got here is fulfillment. Very similar to this Knight of Cups energy. What was really making you happy in the past is fulfillment on emotional level. Feeling all of those emotions, basking in them. Love, care, support, affection for someone. Yes, experiencing all of it to the fullest. Opening your heart to another person. Beautiful energy. It's almost like this romance aura that was around you in the past. Drinking this cup to the fullest, to the bottom. That's something that was nourishing you, that was inspiring you. Yeah, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. And then message in a bottle, yeah, again, expressing yourself or seeing other people expressing their love to you. Your loved ones, your family, your partners, your romantic partners, your friends. Keeping up this communication that is full of love and care. That was making you happy, I'm getting. But also we've got, this is so interesting, we've got this card shadow. Yeah, many of you, I feel like, are working through doing shadow work, especially with this temperance. It's almost like marrying two sides of you that were probably fighting in the past, previously, fighting with each other. Maybe trying to be logical, rational, and then being loving and soft and unconditionally loving and supportive. And it's almost like you've been working through this. I feel like you're still working through this. Trying to become more whole again, that's what I'm getting. More balanced, more whole and harmonious within your heart, within your soul. And that's when you're going to feel the most happiness. When you're feeling whole and peaceful. When there is no conflict within you. Then we've got this card, lightning and power. Yeah, I feel like that's the change that is coming for you. What's going to make you really happy is this feeling of, yes, power first of all, but feeling like I'm strong enough to be myself, to shock people. With this lightning, I'm getting this energy, and with the 6 of Wands, it's okay to shock people sometimes. This is who I am. Yes, I'm not going to people please or be someone that you want to see. I'm going to speak my truth. And yeah, not waste your energy on trying to mediate things or maybe prove someone that you're worth of being loved. Yeah, that there's a lot of power and strength in being yourself, in showing your fullest potential, not in a boastful way, in a very authentic way with the 6 of Wands. And that's only coming from you having your base, what am I trying to say? You having your stability in life. The family that you want, the stable relationship that you want, some sort of live-in arrangement that is stable finally for many of you with this house. That's what you're working towards, I'm feeling. And then we've got this card, the thinking woman. Yeah, interesting. Again, that contrast between feeling and thinking, being logical and being loving and emotional. And I feel like now you're finding balance more and more. With time, you're finding more balance, becoming more discerning, becoming more just and fair in your relationships, in the way you approach life and everyday routines in your life, becoming more almost rational and more trusting yourself more, trusting your judgment more, understanding yourself better. Whether I feel like in the past you would rely more on other people and their opinion of you, their judgment of you. Now it's all now you have the better judgment. Now you see the truth yourself. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see where you're coming from. Yeah, anxiety. It feels like there's a lot of anxiety in you with this Nine of Swords, not being able to sleep, doubting yourself, being worried about the future, lack of stability. I feel like that's something that was on your mind a lot. Doubting yourself, being in the dark, not knowing what's to come. The sense of maybe embarrassment or shame that is coming from somewhere, from what people are saying to you. I feel like you are getting over that. Definitely with the Temperance in the middle of your spread, you are so at peace now. And that's what's making you happy for sure. Let's get an advice for you. Pile 1. What should you focus on at this point in your life? What should you do from now on to be happy? Wow, interesting. We've got this card, reach out. I'm going to read you a message. We know you are reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however is presented to you. Very interesting. And a lot of self-sufficient energy I'm seeing around you with this Temperance, Six of Wands. I can do it on my own. I'm very independent. But I feel like support is coming. Support is coming. In the form of new people who are going to be very caring towards you, in the form of circumstances that are going to help you, opportunities. Definitely. What else? Another advice for you. What else should you know right now about your journey, Pile 1? What is the advice for you? What can make you really happy? We've got this card, emotional breakthrough. And it says, emotional transformation, release, freedom. It is safe for you to express how you feel. Let it all out. Relationships deepen as a result. Yeah. With the Six of Wands, I was saying just being your true, authentic self, speaking your truth, opening up. And that's how you're going to get your home. That's how you're going to get your, meet the right people, meet the right person, improve your family situation, build your family, start a family with someone who deserves you, with this house energy. That's where you're headed, and that's what's going to make you very happy. Being honest about what you want, being honest about what you need in life and in relationships. So that's all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope it was insightful, gave you some clarity, answered some of your questions, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose this beautiful pink stone. Don't remember the name of it. Let's see what makes you so happy. We are opening the reading with the Ten of Wands, Prison, Four of Swords, Conversation, the Star, and Thief. Pile 2. Oh, you are a very responsible person, someone very, very truthful. You take on a lot on your shoulders. It's almost like you are your worst critic. You are someone who, when you say you're gonna do it, or when you say that you'll be there, you'll be there. You'll do it. You keep your promises always. I'm getting this energy of you as someone who doesn't shy away from hard work, someone who doesn't shy away from your responsibilities, from the things you... It's almost like you take on even other pain on yourself, other people's pain, other people's tasks, and put them on your shoulders. The things you don't even have to carry, you carry them up the hill. You just do that. And that's interesting, because we've asked what makes you so happy, and what I'm getting in your past, what was really making you happy, ironically, it was struggle. If you didn't feel like you were struggling, putting a lot of effort, if you didn't feel like you were overcoming some difficulties, life wasn't fulfilling for you. Life wasn't... Maybe you're the person of... what's that word? Deprivation. Like the people who go through very harsh environments or harsh diets, for example. That's the first example that came through, like fasting or starving yourself. Not starving to death, but going through it for the sake of improving your health, or maybe going through very serious, very difficult, and my English, oh my gosh, like workout routines that are draining you physically. You are the person who needed to overcome things, who needed to overcome difficulties, restrictions, to have a lot of things done. You would usually take on more responsibilities and tasks to do than you should, than you have to. With this 10 of Wands, it's almost like I'm happy when I feel accomplished. I'm happy when I've done my job, and more, usually, when I'm exceeded my expectations. Exceeded, that's the word? Yeah, when I impressed myself with how much I've done, how capable I am. With this 10 of Wands, it's very hard on yourself. You're very hard on yourself, but at the same time, it's almost masochistic a little bit. I'm going to hurt myself now. I'm going to struggle and hustle now, but I know that it's going to make me happy at the end. That's the kind of person. Maybe you are a Capricorn, or you're very earth dominant, like a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Very prominent energies in your chart. It's almost like when life is easy, breezy, and everything is good, and you have time to enjoy yourself, you're not happy at all. You need to overcome something. You need to prove yourself how strong you are. You need to show, it's not even for others, for yourself. You don't need praise. You don't need other people's approval. You need to take on all of this weight and carry it to prove to yourself that I can. I'm strong enough. I can do even more. Serious workaholic energy I'm getting. If not workaholic, just someone who is looking for ways to complicate your own life, and that somehow would make you happy. This is so interesting to me. It's almost like the mindset of a person who would look for flaws in the system, in many things, in many aspects of their life, and then they would take on additional tasks to improve that. When other people would just let it slide and not pay too much attention to the things that are not working and focus on the things that are working for them. You are, on the other hand, as someone who likes fixing, who likes difficult tasks, who is very responsible, very serious, and you like to be that way, or at least you like to be that way, because we've got something else coming up here in other cards. Responsibility, being busy, being hardworking, being honest, showing other people that you are busy, that you are very responsible and like a busy bee. That's something that was making you happy. I'm not a weak person. I'm not a cheater. I'm not someone that... I'm definitely someone you could rely on. Someone you could... if someone who told you that their life depends on them, that would make you happy. That's the energy I'm getting. If someone told you that you are responsible for their future and only you can help them move on, help them keep going, that would make you really happy. Additional responsibility, additional heavy weight. You're heavy weight lifter. That's how I would call you, at least you in the past. And I'm not saying physically. Maybe for a few people it would be really physically, that's what you do in life. Emotionally, mentally, you need to stimulate yourself. You need to be busy. You need to be struggling. You need to be feeling lack at times. Not praising yourself, not spoiling yourself. Asceticism, minimalism. That's the energy I'm getting from you. That's what was making you so happy in the past for some reason. What's going on now? Now I see you resting. Finally, I see you resting. And it's interesting because I'm getting this energy that you don't want to speak to people much. Now you just want peace. Now you just want to get away from the noise of this world, from the noise of this chatter around you, from the noise of opinions and judgments of others. You just want silence. Many of you, now what's really making you happy is silence, is peace. Maybe just sleeping as much as you want, recovering your body physically, because the Four of Swords is this energy of... it's the moment when we could be physically ill and we need to recover. But in general, it's the energy of resting your spirit, recharging your battery, not talking, not engaging with others and outside world, giving yourself the time and space to heal, to restore your energies, and just being in peace and quiet, and to calm your mind, even to slow your mind, to quiet your mind, and not engage in society as much as maybe you used to before. I feel like you're pulling yourself away from the people around you, from your environment, your family, maybe your friends. It just feels like what's really making you happy at the moment is solitude, is peace, is quiet. That's what's making your soul happy. Rest. I'm happy to see that you're finally resting somehow. Maybe in the past you couldn't afford to take a day off your job, or to allow yourself to stop for a moment and just breathe and just be. And I feel like now that's exactly what you're focusing on. Now that's what's making you happy. The future energies. What is going to make you happy in the future? You guys, you have big dreams. You have big vision. A lot of spirituality is coming from you. You're someone who sees the world in your own peculiar, unusual way. Who sees the very futuristic people. I feel like you've been focused on the future for so long. You've been running towards that future without a single second of rest. Like a marathon. But now you're here. It's almost like you're finally very creative energy that I'm getting from you. What's going to make you really happy is authenticity in the future. Is being yourself. Completely naked. Not physically, being naked in your beliefs, in who you are, in your emotional reactions to things. Not sneaking away anymore, not hiding yourself anymore from people, not keeping quiet when people are talking about the things that bother you, that are important to you. Sharing your beautiful message with the world. The star, it's all about hope. It's all about your vision for the future. That's what's going to make you happy. Healing and truth. That's the Aquarian energy. Aquarius is the sign of truth. And I feel like what's going to make you really happy is truth, finally. Especially in this combination, Thief and the Star, leaving behind all of those things that don't feel like truth to you anymore, don't feel like something nourishing and authentic and honest to you anymore. Yeah, and just being yourself, being your honest, naked self with the world, with the people you love. Major Arcana, yeah, stripping away everything that is not essential, that is not you, and just being yourself. That's going to make you so happy. Let's look at your oracle cards. Oh yes, yeah, look at that. That's what you've been through. We've got this card, Trapped. There were some sort of restrictions in your past that you've been overcoming, and that's the additional responsibility that was on your shoulder. You've been stuck in something, it feels like. Maybe a family dynamic, maybe a job situation, maybe a relationship. That it was a heavy weight on your shoulders. You felt very stuck. And it felt very turbulent here with the storm warning. It's almost like you couldn't catch a break. You couldn't find a peaceful moment for yourself. You didn't feel happy as much before in the past, I feel like. And it's almost like you got used to it. You got used to being responsible, being the strong one, being the one everybody could rely on. I don't feel like you had many people you could rely on. That's the problem here. And then with this Power card, that's exactly what you were. That's something that you represented, this powerhouse. Heavy weight lifter, as I called you. Very similar energy to this Power. This card is associated with the Strength card in traditional tarot. Person with a concrete, lead, I would even say, power of will. Such a strong power of will. That's who you were. Who you are still, but it's almost like you were putting everything on that in the past. That's who I am, and that's what makes me happy. That I'm so strong, that I'm so powerful. I'm not gonna slack, I'm not gonna cheat, I'm gonna be honest. But it's just, it feels heavy, difficult life. What's going on now? I feel like it's a period of very refreshing energy at the moment. A new beginning here with this card Dawn. A new beginning. You are resting before something beautiful comes your way, comes along. You are recharging your batteries, and you need it. You need it right now. I feel like something big is coming with the Major Arcana card, the Star, for your future position. You've got to be able to be yourself with whoever or whatever comes your way very soon. It's almost like now you're done with trying to distance yourself from other people by being busy or by being so responsible, or yeah, just tired. I feel like tired. You were tired. And then we've got this card Co-Create. Yeah, a lot of creativity coming your way with the Star. That's what I was feeling. Creativity, arts, bringing your beautiful vision of the future, something you are hoping for, into life, into reality. That could be with someone who has the same vision as you are, because it's almost like very authentic, because we've got a leopard and an owl. Create an egg. These two species, they don't mate. They can't create something together, but for some reason, you being so authentic, it's like you can bring things that don't match together and create something so beautiful that people get shocked and surprised. That's your vision for the future with the Star. Very spiritual people, very creative, very future-oriented. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see what was going on. Yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands here. Non-stop movement. It could be that you've been moving a lot. It could be that you had a lot of energy, but you needed to spend it on something. I feel like you didn't even have a moment to calm down and to listen to yourself. The Knight of Wands is a very impulsive energy. very eager to get where it wants to get. Let's get a message, an advice for you, pile 2. What do you have to know right now about your life, about what's going to make you happy? What should you focus on? Pile 2. Oh, that's so beautiful. We've got this card, Breathe. 4 of Swords energy, absolutely. And it says, the breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Absolutely. Now you're taking the time to breathe, to calm down, to find your peace, to find your center. That's what's making you so happy at the moment. Not carrying the burden of the whole world on your shoulders anymore. That's a nice change. Let's get one more advice. What do you have to know right now, pile 2? What makes you so happy? You can make this up. We've got the card Honesty. And it says, love, compassion, and truth will heal the present situation. Absolutely, the star energy. Be honest with yourself. Discover what it is that you truly desire. Then speak your truth clearly. Always speak with love and compassion, and know that the truth will never harm anyone when spoken from a place of love. Yeah, remember what I was saying, the star, the Aquarian energy, the sign of truth. That's what's going to make you really happy. Liberating yourself with your truth, with what you believe in. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this was insightful to you. I hope it gave you some clarity, answered some of your questions, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everyone who chose the clear quartz stone. Let's see what makes your soul happy. We are opening the reading with the King of Pentacles, Misfortune, Page of Wands, Lover, 2 of Cups, and Money. Interesting. I feel like in the past what was making your soul very happy is stability, is finding your success, is overcoming difficult situations, adversity, difficulties in relating to your money situation, to your career, to your living situation. It's almost like when the crisis situations were happening, the fact that you've got some backup plan or an ability to bring yourself up from being on your knees, that's something that was making you very happy. This King of Pentacles, it's almost like material success was making you really happy. Striving for material success seems like something, or at least having a safety net in case a difficult situation would come along, something, I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like you've known difficulties in your life, you've known hardships, you've known maybe lack or upheavals and crisis, basically the situations that everything happens so fast, everything is falling down, a destruction of some sort. And now what was really making you happy in the past is knowing that you can overcome that, knowing that you have your stability, knowing that you have some money saved maybe, knowing that you have a job that is helping you to keep going. Being grounded, being successful, being materially well off, that's what you were striving for, that was making your soul happy. Warmth, safety, security. That's something that you really wanted in the past and thought, and it's probably something that was making you happy, making your soul happy. Yeah, something about your home, something about your financial stability and prosperity, your abundance. That's what you were striving for. I'm feeling for many of you this pile. If this resonates, keep watching. If it doesn't resonate with you, then this is not your video. Don't waste your time, not your reading. Pick another pile or watch another reading. There are many great ones out there. But if it resonates with you, if you feel like this is you, then keep watching. What's happening now? What is making you so happy now? Passion. Creativity, passion, and romance. That's what's making you happy now. I feel like it's, for this pile, it could be the people who have just met someone that they're very passionate about, or these are the people who have just fallen in love with someone. That's what I'm getting here. Feeling like you want to dance, feeling like you want to sing, like you want to jump up and down because there is someone that your heart belongs to, that you have feelings for. That's the energy I'm getting. Uplifting feeling, very energizing, very inspiring. And there is something about travel here, or meeting someone who's different from you, who's maybe a little bit exotic, or from different background or culture. And it's all very exciting and new and refreshing, and you just want to learn more about this person. And I feel like these initial feelings and hope, that's what makes your soul happy now. That what makes you want to dance. For some reason I keep want to say dancing. A lot of energy is within you at the moment, and it's somehow related to a romantic situation. That's what I'm feeling here. There is someone who has feelings for you, and you have feelings for someone here. I don't feel like this is a pile of single people. You have someone on your mind. And being so alive, curious, and childish, a little bit childish or rejuvenated, all of that gives you a lot of happiness at the moment. And that's all connected to this person, to this love. Yeah, remembering the child within you, your inner child. That's what's making you happy. Letting go of all of the responsibilities or the things that you used to worry about with this energy of money or struggle or trying to build a safety net or some sort of stability. All of that doesn't really make you happy anymore. Yes, it's nice, it's comfortable, it used to make you very happy, but now coming back to life emotionally, that's bringing you genuine happiness. Romance. What's going to make you happy in the future? Very similar energy here, but it's almost like a combination of the two. What used to make you happy in the past and what's making you happy now. Two of Cups and money. Stable, committed union, relationship. That's going to make you very happy. Yeah, it's going to fulfill your soul, basically, knowing that you've got someone who's going to hold your hand through thick and thin, knowing that it's going to last. I do see a connection here for you in the future, and I feel like you already see it. My beautiful viewers who are watching this pile, you know that it's coming. Somebody that is going to be by your side no matter what. And I feel like it could be even a marriage, because it feels very stable to me in this combination with money. A lot of security comes with it on all levels. Emotional, financial, practical. Yes. Just holding someone's hand and building life together. That's what's going to make you very happy. It's going to fulfill your soul. Let's look at your oracle cards. Interesting, we've got this card here and now, and I feel like that's all about where you are at the moment. This Page of Wands, this freedom, excitement, and it feels nice. I feel like a majority of you who are watching this pile, you are quite happy at the moment where you are. Your soul is quite happy because you're being very inspired, you're being activated because of this emotional breakthrough within you, this romance that is going on. I'm strongly feeling a connection of some sort here. And yeah, and I feel like many of you are living in the now. You don't look to the past for your happiness or towards the future yet. It feels like now you're very curious about what is going on around you, how your story unfolds. You're very present in the now, that's for sure. This is interesting because we've got this card Fog and Veiled. Maybe in the past with this misfortune and the King of Pentacles, you felt like your life wasn't as stable and you didn't know what's to come, what's coming towards you, what should you focus on. It feels a little bit turbulent, especially with this misfortune card and this energy of crisis, like living in a crisis, living in your life transforming a lot, your life changing a lot. Maybe your living situation changing, maybe your financial situation changing, and you really just wanted clarity and stability and safety, security in your life. You must have felt a little bit confused. Where am I going? What's going on? Why I can't finally settle? Maybe that was your main desire here. Then we've got this card Differences. And that's the energy I'm getting when I was saying the person that you're thinking about, someone that you've got feelings for, them being exotic to you, or from different culture, different environment, different upbringing. That's the similar message I'm getting with the Differences card. Because the Page of Wands is all about foreign things. It's all about everything that is unusual for us, that sparks our curiosity. And yes, very curious energy, very adventurous. And it could be that you met someone who is very different from you and you're learning a lot from them, and life becomes more interesting as a consequence of that. And that's making you so happy. Then we've got this beautiful card, Door to Spirit, and this card Light, which is very similar to the Sun card. And both of them are very hopeful to me. It's almost like finding your freedom, but at the same time settling, finding your true happiness, finding your spiritual union that you always wanted, and opening that. It's almost like opening the door to all that is positive, hopeful, and joyful, colorful. That's what it feels like to me. With this Two of Cups and Page of Wands, there is a lot of excitement here. Childish energy. Being able to be yourself, truly and completely. And being able to share your honest, authentic self with another. The person who truly accepts you and supports you. And Door to Spirit is also, it's the energy of travel, opening doors. It's spirituality, discovering some new opportunities. Very nice energy. Let's get an advice for you, pile 3. What should you focus on right now? What can make you happy now? What is making you so happy? What should you do to be happy? Pile 3. Interesting, we've got this card Synchronicity. And it says, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Absolutely. I feel like you are being, some people are being directed to you to help you on your journey. And to stay, for sure, with this Two of Cups and money. I couldn't be happier for you, pile 3. There is someone very special that has either just entered your life or about to enter very, very soon. And many synchronicities are pushing you towards each other on the same path. Let's get one more advice. What can make you happy now? What should you do? Pile 3. What should you do to be happy? Oh, beautiful. We've got this card, Flame of Love. I'm going to read you the message at the back of it. Allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, creativity. Absolutely, that activation I was talking about with this Page of Wands, Two of Cups. This love that activates you. This new chapter with someone that makes you come alive and feel inspired, creative, joyful. Very beautiful energy. This is all I had for you, Pile 3. I hope this was insightful. I hope this was helpful to you in any way, gave you some clarity, answered some of your questions. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.